Well, good morning and welcome to another Memphis Monday. You know, last week we built this hammer handle. I've since put some more linseed oil on it and shined her up a little bit. But anyway, we built a lot of hammer handles over our months together. But I got to thinking, I don't have one of my hammer handles for myself. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to build a big old hammer handle for my little hatchet. It's going to be a real deal breaker. So let's knock off the chatter. Here's the hammer handle we built last week. Pretty satisfied with it. And this is the handle that I want to replace in this little hatchet here. It's too small. It's too short. It's too small around here. Can't get a good grip on it. I think we can do better. I don't have any of this pecan big enough for the handle I want to make here, so I'm going to use this. Piece of oak here. Okay, first thing I got to do is take the head off. I won't show you that unless something interesting remember last week. Remember I put a little dollop of epoxy in the end here, around the wedge there to seal it up. And I mentioned that a lot of times these commercial axe heads will have epoxy in them. And here's an example in this one here. You can see almost looks like glass down in there. I love to see how things work. In this commercial handle, as far as I can tell, there's no wedge in it. What they've done is they've just stuck the handle up through this keyhole slot here and made it, maybe a 1/16 of an inch smaller than the hole, and then just backfilled the entire thing with epoxy. It's going to look like a whole different axe. It's going to have the natural steel finish, all polished up. It's going to have a wicked looking handle. I'm telling you, it's going to be mistaken for Paul Bunyan. Well, I took the paint and rust off of it. I'm going to leave it bright like this. I'm going to put a little oil on it so it doesn't rust. And then I'm going to tell everybody this is some kind of special alloy from Belgium. This block of wood is our handle. Thing's gonna be awesome, isn't it? Let me tell you what's going on here. I tried to cut the handle out with this small bandsaw, but my tires, there's supposed to be rubber tires under here, and they both failed. I got some on order. They'll be here pretty soon, but what it's done, when you don't have that tire, it takes the set out of your blade, and this blade's shot. So I decided to come over here to the large bandsaw and started cutting with the large bandsaw. And my pulley, the pulley on the engine, you can see that little flange laying there. That pulley just broke in half, so now I need to fix that pulley, which is okay too because I got new tires ordered for this large bandsaw too, so I'll do both jobs. That leaves us with our current project. I'm not going to abandon this just because I don't have a bandsaw, so I'm going to try to cut it out with a what?
I wonder what I used to cut this if I didn't have a good jigsaw.
I have the grinding station set up. I don't have the fans running now because it makes so much noise. But I got a fan blowing towards me, and I got that fan blowing out. And I got the carving table there in the center. And then the object of our affection right there, which I'll be grinding and carving using that carving wheel.
Tell you the truth, this might be the worst hatchet ever constructed, but it sure is going to look cool. Right now I'm just doing this. This thing isn't working right, so I'm way nervous about doing this. No guts, but no Navy Cross. There's our axe. Looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? Okay, let's try to drive this wedge in. We're going to use a wooden wedge. It's an oak wedge. Made that slit about an inch and an eighth into the stock there. So this thing should drive in not very far. Let's go test it on it a little bit. Well, let's pretend it's going to work. I'll saw this off and keep moving. What I'm doing here is putting a little bit of oil, linseed oil on this, our new axe. I'm pretty excited about it. Well, there she is. Works good. Feels good. But most of all, it looks real cool. And you know I'm a cool cat. I guess that'll do it for another Memphis Monday. You know, every now and then a project just works, you know. And I think we've been pretty fortunate this last 2 weeks. This handle we made last week came out perfect. I was actually using the hammer today. And then, because we were jealous of this handle, we built this one today. And this one's for me. This is from my buddy. And I like mine lots better because that thing looks wicked, doesn't it? I bet you can do some serious chopping with that. Can't wait to go camping so I can show it off. All right, I guess that'll do it. I guess we got our money's worth today. Tweet and Facebook and Google Plus and comment and all that stuff, and stay excited. But most of all, what? Yep, be back here next week for another exciting Memphis Monday. Thanks for watching.